Hello, welcome back. This is Jaws and your Jimmies, and we are playing Pokemon Duel again today. And on this day that I'm recording this video, the game has been updated to include the return of the team match event. As you can see on the screen, the teams this time around are consisting of Emolga, Dedenne, and Togedemaru. So a few of the Pikachu wannabes are representing the teams this time. I'm not particularly a fan of any of these three, so I actually chose to auto-select my team. This is actually the first time I've auto-selected my team. I've always had a favorite in the previous ones, and it's actually better to auto-select because you get 3 booster enhancers rather than 1 when you choose yourself. So I'm okay with that. The way this team match event works, if you do not know, you obviously pick what team you want to be on. And you literally go up against other players from other teams. You'll start in the league match. You'll start up a league match. It'll team you up against, well, it's not going to team you up. It'll match you up against a player from a different team most of the time. Every now and again I've gotten paired up with somebody from my own team, but most of the time you'll get somebody on a different team. If you win that duel, ideally you would get a time booster, assuming you have the space for it, as a reward for your victory. And when you open that time booster, you get a certain amount of points based on what kind of booster you open. Those points go to your overall team's amount of points. Whichever team has the most points at the end of the event is the winner. They have always given out 50 Carmonite, I believe, to the winner of the team match event, which is super nice. 50 Carmonite goes a long way, and so it's definitely desirable to get your team up there to win. And on top of that, they give you specific rewards based on how many points you get as an individual as well. So it's a lot of stuff you can get out of this kind of event. Scroll back up to the top here. We are in the pre-registration period, and that is until March 16th, which is when the event will start. It's super early in the morning. I think 8 o'clock UTC should be 3 o'clock AM Eastern time. So, I mean, I'm not going to be up for that, but at some point on March 16th, I will get started into that. By the time you guys see this video, it'll actually be going on already. But today, all we're going to do is do another league match. I have a different squad for you. As you can see, this is my dark team, consisting of Yveltal, Malamar, Sableye, Hydreigon, Incineroar, and Honchkrow. All the Pokemon that can evolve do. They evolve all the way from their base form. It's not too terribly difficult to do. Murkrow's super easy, so all he has to do is spin Whirlwind. Litten, all he needs to do is be matched up against something with a gold attack, and that's a pretty favorable position for him. Inkay, if he gets knocked out, it doesn't matter, because when he comes back from the PC, he has the option to evolve. That's always super nice. And Hydreigon actually got a really nice buff in the one of the recent updates, and he's actually a threat. They've made him into a really solid rare figure. So we are going to jump into a league match now and see if we can come away with a W. Alright, we have found a battle opponent. Let's see what they're rocking out with. Ooh, that's not a bad squad. Okay, so he has a Zoroark. So I can't exactly attack him straight up, or he does have the option to switch with Zoroark. Zoroark is a threat. If I had one of those, he would instantly be on this dark team. He's just so good. See, no psychic types, so my dark energy is kind of useless, unfortunately. But I'm actually just going to throw Murkrow out here, and he might want to attack it with Tapu Koko. He doesn't have a double chance though, so maybe not. He's got a metal coat. He's not using it to evolve anything. He's got 2 steel types. He's gonna attack me anyway. Hoping for, if I Whirlwind on his white, I win. Oh my goodness, but of course he spun quick attack. That was super risky on my opponent's part. he would have lost the entire duel had he lost that roll in particular. That's super unfortunate. Now I'm going to have to guard goal with Yveltal because he's definitely going to put his Tapu Koko in range. That's unfortunate. We can come back from it though, it's not a big deal. But now his Tapu Koko has been in a battle, so he can't switch with his Zoroark if I attack it. It's good to know. I'm actually going to throw Inkay in front of this Heatran for a couple of reasons. I don't care if Inkay gets knocked out by it, and if he gets knocked out on Side Beam, then his Heatran will be confused, and you see all of his attacks will go straight to a miss when he's confused. So that's an easy evolution for somebody if I can pull that off. This isn't a great matchup for Sableye. He doesn't have any purple attacks over here on Tapu Bulu. He's going to back it up there. He's not trying to attack me at all, just because he wants to have his Zoroark able to switch out with something. So he wants me to attack him first. He's going to move Sceptile down. Let's see. It's a level 5 Sceptile, so being confused isn't a problem for him. I'm going to move Litten over. I'm in a tough spot. It's going to be a little tricky to get out of. I just need to knock out some things. To be fair, he has hurdle jumps, I believe. He has 2. My man is super talented with 2 hurdle jumps. I'm going to back up Dino there so he can't safely hurdle jump my Inkay. Let's see. Not a whole lot of good things that I can do here. I'm actually going to see if I attack that. He's definitely going to switch with Zoroark. See, we're in a tough position here. I think I'm just going to attack the Sceptile with Inkay. I do beat Quick Attack, but he's going to switch. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with confusing him. And now he can't switch with anything else, so I'm free to attack his whole team. Zoroark is confused, so I'm actually going to attack him with Dino. And that was a good protect. Good protect indeed. What I'm looking for when attacking his Zoroark is for him to spin Night Days or miss, because they would both be spun over to something I could... spun over to something that I can beat with Dino, and Sableye is not being talented today, unfortunately. We're in a tough spot. His cross counter gets moved over to dodge, that's okay. I'm content with sitting here until my Dino knocks out this Zoroark. Hopefully that's what happens. He's going to spin cross counter again, and I'm just going to keep at this until he decides he wants to attack Yveltal. I have no reason not to. He's going to Mega Evolve his Sceptile for some reason. It's way back there. He definitely could have waited. Can he move over things with Mega Sceptile? No, he cannot. That's a really questionable decision, in my opinion. He does have a Pokemon switch he can use, I guess. He's gonna spin cross counter again. That's a fat part of his wheel, so it makes sense that he's spinning it so much, but I feel like he has to switch with his... Yeah, he's putting it back over there. That's really weird. He's only got 2 more turns with it. He's gonna be able to attack my Yveltal once with that. He's got another cross counter. Eventually he's going to spin something else, and hopefully it's not Sucker Punch. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I don't know why he Mega Evolved his Sceptile. There. No! Dino! Dino, what are you doing? I got the Night Days I was looking for, and Dino protected. Dino, you're supposed to be great, man. Oh my goodness. And he's pretty much just playing until something else, and there it is. Finally got a favorable roll, and now winning is looking pretty grim on my part. I'm gonna be able to evolve my Inkay for what it's worth, but there is literally no way that I can get him on the field without clearing up some entry points, and that's a totally free move to make. The only way I win is if he misses. And he actually missed. Hold on. He actually missed. I kind of deserve that though, if we're being fair. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Unfortunately, he is more than likely going to spin cross counter with that. Shoot, man. I think I still have to double chance and hope that he just doesn't spin cross counter. I'll take it. That was best case scenario right there. Oh my goodness. And now we have an Incineroar and we are doing the utmost of work. Hold on. We still have a chance to get out of this hole. He's obviously going to put Heatran down on my entry point. However, look at that wheel. A good number of my moves are really nice right now. Suplex guarantees I win. And that was the one combination that I lost, lo and behold. Alright. He's going to switch his Sceptile with his Heatran. Now, if he never Mega Evolved his Sceptile, he would 100% win right now, because I wouldn't be able to move my Yveltal. However, I do have a very small chance. I have to KO his Tapu Koko. And we got Draining Wind. That blows. Almost brought it back with a couple of good rolls. But unfortunately, that first roll where he attacked my Murkrow with his Tapu Koko gave him a lot of momentum. Like, I know I said it was a super risky move, and it was. But obviously he felt like the risk, or the reward, far outweighed the risk in that case. And since that was a sort of a shorter duel, I'm actually going to see if I can't play another one. Hopefully the second one doesn't last too long. I don't want to do a super long video, but I feel like this one will only be probably about 10 minutes at this point. It's not very long. Oh boy. That's okay. This time we're going up against Dave. He's got a nice little fire deck sort of going on here. See what Dave can do. He's got a fully evolved Litten as well. And he's got that Magby that evolves. His Charmeleon evolves. So he's got some good stuff. He's got a regular Rayquaza. It's not shiny. So what do I want to do? Yet again, he has no Psychic type, so unfortunately my Dark Energy doesn't do a whole lot. I'm okay with Murkrow being out right there. He doesn't have an X speed. So Murkrow puts in some good work right now. Let's see who he wants to front that up with. He is going to make the same choice my last opponent did. And I just can't win a good roll. That would have been a super short battle to go on top of the first one, but of course, we're not going to win that first roll. He doesn't have a hurdle jump. So what I am going to do, let's see, he's at 51, I am at 52. So what I'm going to do is X-Speed my Dino. That way his Bite beats this Torracat's entire wheel, and hopefully I don't spin Protect. Dino! Oh my goodness, I do my best to put my Pokemon in positions to win. And they just don't. They just don't want to do it, man, I'm telling you. Man, that's super unfortunate. He's gonna rush his Entei up the field. I think I'm actually going to put Inkay in front of that. I'm okay with Inkay losing to this Entei. Man! Alright, we're not in a bad position yet. Could have been in a pretty solid position if I could have knocked out that Torracat. He's going to throw out this little guy right here. And my Litten has a pretty good matchup against it, so we're just going to go for it. As long as he doesn't spin his purple, any of my attacks win. And he missed, I will take that, and I will have a Torracat as well. Good stuff on Litten. And now he has to put something in front of my Torracat, or else I will be able to be in striking distance. I am also at 51, and this will be an interesting matchup, my Torracat against his Charmeleon, because our damage equals itself. But if any one of us spin our purple attacks against the other, that would give somebody a big advantage at that point. So I'm going to put Yveltal on the board, kind of back up the defense here. And we'll see what my opponent wants to do. There's an X attack coming out from the Torracat. Now that I need to protect, I'm definitely not going to get it. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I want anymore. I definitely did. Dino just doesn't want to be great. To be fair, protect was the safest move there. However, his miss was obviously something I really wanted to spin Bite against. I just didn't think it was going to happen like that. So Dino is yet again being difficult to evolve, more difficult than he needs to be. It should not be this hard. That's a good defense on his Rayquaza's part there to back up his Articuno. That's a questionable choice. If he doesn't win this, he's in a bad spot. I will gladly take that Roost. I believe I do have... I'm going to use my Max Revive on my Murkrow. Get him out of the PC there, and we're going to surround this Articuno. Good stuff, good stuff. And now, believe it or not, Sableye doesn't have a terrible matchup against Rayquaza. As long as he doesn't spin Extreme Speed, I'm fine. As he spins Extreme Speed, that's okay. It's a pretty large part of his wheel, and I'm going to throw Murkrow in front of that now. See if I can get a lucky roll with Murkrow, perchance. He's going to attack again. Man, he got the fly on my damage, and he's going to be super close to goal. I'm going to need to pressure his goal now to try to keep him off of mine. Let's see what he wants to do with this. Does he have a goal block? He does have one. He also has a scoop up. And he can also do that. That's a fair option. I'm going to move up Dino, apply some more pressure. Not that Dino applies much pressure to start with, because he never tries to kill anything. This is going to be an easy knockout for his Entei. Unfortunately, I'm about 9 damage shy of being able to do anything with that. I'm just going to attack his Entei with my Inkay. See if I can get a lucky roll. Hypnosis is good. That's a good Hypnosis. I'll take that. What I'm going to do with my next roll... Okay, he's going to go wake that up. I'm going to attack this Charmeleon. We are going to clash. He's going to get weight because of Playful Punch's side effect. That's okay with me. And he's probably... Interesting. This is a really not a good situation to be in. I'm actually going to attack his Rayquaza with my Torracat. So if he gets his fly, that'll put him out of range. I will take that as well. Good stuff on Torracat there. Got the fake out to get the Rayquaza behind, out of range of my goal point. And now I have this big, powerful Incineroar who can actually beat his Rayquaza with the Darkest Lariat. He's going to try to get an evolution here. As long as I spin Whirlwind, I'll be fine. There we go. Nicely done. Now the wheels are churning. I have a Honchkrow, and we are putting on some good pressure here. I'm actually going to sit Yveltal back on my goal point. See what he wants to do. He's going to try to take out. That's a good option for him. No! What are you doing, Honchkrow? Oh my goodness, Honchkrow. The ball was in his court. The Rayquaza spun Break Energy yet again. And Honchkrow. Oh my goodness. Alright. Stay calm. Stay calm. He's definitely going to go after my Yveltal now. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he spun Break Energy again. That's insane. Oh boy, now I'm going to be able to take his entry point with Incineroar. Be still, my beating heart. Alright, the Rayquaza is off the field. Now I just need Inkay surviving against this. Hypnosis is super nice! There you go, Inkay is out here being great. Very good, very good. Now I'm going to be able to threaten his goal with Inkay, so I can move through a sleeping opponent. He has to guard his goal. He can't surround me because his Entei is asleep. Bro, if I get Hypnosis on his damage again... Oh man, so close. Darn it. He's going to have an Incineroar. No? He chose not to evolve. That's interesting. I'm going to get Sableye on the field. If he was smart, he would pull something off the bench to wake up his Entei. Or I guess he can do that. I'm going to put Incineroar right here to threaten his goal. He's going to have to block it. He's going to have to use a goal block. Because he can't take the chance on... Yeah, he can't take the chance on his Torracat winning that. And I am actually going to double chance with Incineroar and see if I can't remove this Entei. There we go. Darkest Lariat. I will gladly take that. That is a dead Entei, and now he has to beat my Incineroar with a Torracat. His best option is to get Fake Out on my damage. And a suplex. Hit him up with a suplex. Yeah! Yeah! There you go. And Incineroar is going to be able to move to the goal point. That is the game. GG's, Dave. That was a really good duel, actually. It was pretty back and forth. His Rayquaza had me all kinds of scared. Not sure why he didn't evolve his Torracat when he had the chance. I guess he wanted the mobility, maybe. And with that, we actually have enough to open this lock booster, which I'm going to go ahead and do before we end this video. Zubat, Morello, and an Ingot Rare. Not a great lock booster, but most of them really aren't all that great. It's just kind of fusing material, if we're being honest. But that is going to do it for this one. One loss, one win. Both pretty good duels for the most part. I think it was a pretty decent showcase of the Dark team. Yveltal really didn't do a whole lot, unfortunately, but he is the glue that holds this squad together. If you didn't notice, I have his Dark Mist increased quite a lot, just so he can try to give everybody the buffs that they need to be great. Obviously, Dino needs some more help in being great. We're going to have to work on that in future videos. So stay tuned for that coming up on Tuesday. This video right here should be up on a Saturday. So my next one, I will plan on putting up on Tuesday. It's probably going to be about the team match events, since it should be going underway at that point. I think I'm going to stick with this squad. I might do a couple more videos with it. It's a fun deck to use when you get the wheels turning, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for checking out the video, and we'll catch you next time.